Holy crap. So I'm back in Virginia, super stoked about getting this thing done. My plan is Sunday, I will have the motor in and running. So today, hopefully at the end of this video, we will have the Ls1, the tranny, all ready, mounted up in the car, depending on what time frame we get that done in, maybe headers. So I'm super stoked because the last piece of the puzzle is here. So we've got the wiring specialties harness. So what I'm going to do is, I believe the PC, or the plugs for the PCM will go through the firewall. That's the only thing I'm really worried about fitting through there. Everything else will. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this thing routed and hooked up. We should be good to go. It's a little dirty right now, but as you can see in the sunlight, it's just absolutely dirty. And by dirty, I mean cool. So yeah, going to start hooking this thing up, and we'll go from there. Tell you what, that stupid thing's freaking heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the bell housing mounted up, and then I might have to lift the engine to get the trans on. But I want to get that done. Woo! Yeah. Well, all right then. So, got the belt on. We got the harness hooked up for the most part. Just need to put the coil packs and stuff on there, but I don't want to damage them putting it in the car, so we'll wait for that. One thing that this wiring specialties harness has is really cool. It's a fan. This is for like your OEM fans or for aftermarket, and obviously I have aftermarket. But what they give you is those two guys, and this actually has its own fuse box for it. Hooks into the main harness. They give you your connectors and pins so that you can set that up for just coming off the back of your aftermarket fans. So I just run those wires hooked up, which there's already leads there, and you just hook them up. It's super cool. So I'm working on the Lexus as well. The tie rod end was a little funky, and this is a brand new tire. Already showing some cords, and yeah, it's just wonky and traveling all over me. So I've already pulled that off, and now I'm just waiting on the mail person to show up so I can swap that out. But the only thing left that I need, that I can foresee, is O2 sensors. Probably need a new coolant temp sensor that's using the Nissan one, so I need to get another one of those, and a starter. And starter bolts, because I don't have a starter or starter bolts. So probably gonna head down to the junkyard here in a few minutes. I just wanted to wait long enough to see if maybe I get my tie rod in so I could take the Lexus, because I've been driving the van. I'm tired of driving the van. I want to repaint or go over my engine bay with the same clear that I used on the valve covers and the intake manifold. So I'm going to go see if I can at least grab 2 or 3 cans of it, just to do a small coat on the engine bay. I think it'll help it pop a little bit more, because that's kind of like bass boat size flake, and this is like really small micro flake. I think it would just look cool. So I've got to run some errands, but I'm going to wait at least another 45 minutes to an hour, see if the mail comes. That way I can take the Lexus and get all that stuff done. That feels so much better. So much better, but boy. Alright. Pulled up to local pick and pull kind of place. And I need starter bolts. Maybe I'll find a starter. So anything Chevy with a motor still in it. That's what I need. There's a big bump. Got both the starter bolts that I needed, a starter, 2 O2 sensors, and an intake air temp sensor. All for 40 bucks. And here's the best part. If the starter turns out to be a dud, doesn't work, I can bring it back. What? Can't beat that, man. So now I'm gonna run to some parts stores, see if I can find some of that paint, get back to the house, and get ready to drop this motor in. I'm rolling today, guys. Rolling. I went ahead and wiped down the engine bay, just cleaned it up. I'm really not spraying the entire engine bay with this stuff. I really am just worried about like strut towers, fender wells, core support, and some of the firewall, just to make it look a little bit, you know, pop a little bit harder in the sunlight. So here we go. One good like solid coat was good. I mean, I just kind of going misting over this. I mean, you can really see it here because there's some sun. I wasn't really sure if I was going to do this or not, but I'm going to do it. This is the Sicky air intake. I just think that it'll match. It almost, if you get really close to it and light, it kind of looks like it has that flake clear in it already just from the powder coating. But I think, you know, to match everything else that I'm doing, just going to go ahead and lay this down pretty heavy on this. Get probably like 4 or 5 heavy coats in it. There's some there is some sun coming through on the engine bay through the trees, and it definitely did what I was hoping that it would do. So I'm definitely happy with that. Just kind of make it a little more wild, but also with this clear, it'll make this intake look a little bit better. It'll be a little more shiny. Should probably do it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. There's not a whole lot of sun. There's some here. Definitely looks better than just gray. Pretty sweet. Just so you guys can see the effect a little bit that I was going for. You've got the big flakes that pop out. You get that nice, like, crazy hologram. It's even crazier in person. It's still pretty crazy on the camera, but it's pretty funky. Alright. Pickeral just showed up. It's time to see if it'll fit. Well, we know the motor will, but the trans is the big if. Might have to do some more smashing, unfortunately. Hopefully that won't happen.
Alright, we're in the dump.
Push back. Oh yeah.
If I had an impact, I could get that perfect from here. Oh yeah, look at there.
Well, that took a while, but she's in there. We got the motor in. We still have to tighten up the mounts, but the trans is in and the trans mount is tight. So she's in there under her own weight where she'll be. And just so you guys can see this, check out that engine bay since here, let me get some moving shots. Let me trade you. Since I resprayed it, it is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it looks like a straight on Pokemon card. But she's in there, and I'm disgusting and tired, and I've been doing this all day. So, oh god, it's so bright, so bright. There's. Alright, but that's going to be the end of this video. Sunday, hopefully I'll be, yeah, here, get in here. We got like storm clouds. Sunday, hopefully I will have everything plugged up and we'll be able to start this thing. So that's my plan. Thanks to Jake and Pickeral for helping me out. It literally wouldn't have happened without them. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe!